Mic check 1, 2.
LeBron check.
Alright.
Foul check.
Okay.
Hand check it. 90s basketball. That proves LeBron can't play in that era. MJ goated.
He would have got hit harder.
MJ goated.
I kept saying a meme. MJ would have switched hands.
Bro, as soon as that tongue come out, you know.
All right.
It was in trouble too. But anyway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was like, bro, man was using speed burst like fucking his Sonic out there.
But he's sticking you and taking all your money.
Welcome to the Bronx Cheer Basketball Show. I'll actually keep that in. Actually, we'll do that. We'll put that before the song. We'll have that little
100%.
chat.
100%.
No, you just cut it wherever needed.
Yeah. I'm joined by two very lively co-hosts, Chi-Chi and Ryan. My name is Nathan. We all got our jerseys on today.
Ready.
I'm proud of it.
Ready.
I don't know why we've got any other jerseys than the MVP.
Plays one game. One game, ladies and gentlemen.
We're fresh off Rivals Week. We've all had a bit of a taste of it. You just heard Ryan mentioning some play at the end of the
We all
Celtics
know.
Lakers game. I can't even remember that game. That was irrelevant. It was the early game that day that we all watched.
I'm pretty sure that was the early play-in. That was it. Eliminated.
How are you, Cheech?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, back.
And you're gone again next week.
Yeah. So refreshed and then
Someone find him.
pop in,
Cheech,
pop out.
so sorry, I should have asked, did you work how many weeks you're going to be away? Like how many pods you're going to be off?
3.
3? Oh, only 3?
3.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, because Feb is a short week.
That's
It's
what
a
the
short-
hot chip does.
It's a short month.
Oh,
Send him on holidays.
yeah.
So you'll be back.
Yeah, I should be
right.
back.
Okay, so
Back
Cheech
next
is
month.
going away. Happy holidays, Cheech.
Yep.
He's going to Japan, the
Japan.
land of new Laker,
Rui Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura.
Tell the fans I said hello.
He was the missing piece. The Lakers are doing a dynasty.
We got
That's
him.
it. They're going to
That's
win
it.
it all.
We've got the pace. We've got Rui.
How's he been so far?
He's been good. I think he was one of the top scorers for Lakers today. No LeBron.
Has he been
no
actually
AD.
stretching the floor? Like, what is these trades you guys do? Like, is he like? I know he's who he is, what he does, but like, you need players that stretch the floor. Does he stretch?
Give him 5 games. He'll
Has
be
he
playing.
been stretching?
He's
the
been
floor?
stretching. He's been driving. Getting those layups that no one's
Stretching
getting.
on the bench or
Catch and shoot. Not really. I haven't seen it too much, but it's coming. It's 2 games in the Lakers.
Yeah. All right.
Let him warm up.
Give him the benefit of the doubt, but he was top 10, wasn't he? Pick by the Wizards. I know draft picks.
yeah, first round or something.
Yeah, I know
10 or
Tor-
12.
Yeah. I swear he was like one of their highest picks,
28.
and I've always expected more from him. And let's see.
Let's see. And the big stage,
Let's
the big
see.
lights.
There's some players like, Lonnie Walker, who's having his best season. The shining lights suit them. So hopefully Rui steps up. And when I say hopefully, I don't hope it, but for his
I've
career.
got the hope.
For his career.
For his career.
Let's talk about some Miami just to kick off. What is this team, man? What is this team?
Hey, we're getting ready. Slowly and steadily. Now we're above 500. We're doing better than the Lakers. A couple games above 500 even. So now it's like, okay, yes, finally. And we're just slowly and steady, just grinding away. Jimmy Butler, maybe All-Star.
Maybe.
You'll
You'll hear our picks today.
But how efficient he is with the ball. He's just built for the playoffs, and he's really getting there. And then the other guys are stepping up. But yeah, just that inconsistency from our young guys, as I've been saying from the start, is just drawing us back. But Oladipo has been good.
Yep.
Good for us. Steadying
Kyle
the ship.
Lowry.
Yeah, out of nowhere too. Just ready for trade. Get that big booty out of here.
Ready for the deadline. Well, what we're going to do today, fellas, is we're going to discuss the All-Star starters that came out just the other day.
There we are.
You guys got many messages from me after it. We're also going to then reveal our All-Star starters and the rest of our reserves and the 2 bonus ones. We're going to talk, but let's start with, that's what we're going to do coming up. Let's start with this Rivals Week. So, we mainly kicked it off with Heat. There was Heat Celtics. You remember that? There was no Jimmy, no Jaylen Brown, and I was very happy that The Heat got
Heat
the
got
win
the
there.
win, yep,
The
yep.
Celtics lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone. The Celtics lost 3 in a row, and the Sixers have been creeping up. And then Joel Embiid against Ben Simmons for the first time. And man, did that 6 technicals in that game? Man, did that live up to the hype?
Bronx cheer for Ben.
There was Bronx cheers everywhere for Ben. Sarcastic cheers, if you're still learning the term. What a game. The intensity to that game was exactly what the NBA wanted when they created this Rivals Week. The Sixers didn't crush them, which we were scared of them doing. The Sixers don't crush anyone. You can hear the sadness in my voice because we had a 21-point lead to Orlando today, and we lost by like 10. We don't crush anyone.
Let's go.
But that was awesome. But apart from that, like KD was out. Man, the Rivals Week was unfortunately riddled with injuries. That same day, the Ben and Joel
I
day.
think Jokic was...
Jokic and Giannis.
It was Bucks versus Nuggets, and Jokic and Murray were out for that game. Lucky that wasn't national TV. Memphis versus Golden State was injury-free. That was good. We had Dallas versus Phoenix. Of course, Booker's out, and Luka rolled his ankle in the 3rd minute.
Unlucky.
Oh.
And they still won. Spencer Dinwiddie.
And did they end up winning that game?
Spencer Dinwiddie got
Yeah,
36
he
or
played
40,
like,
36.
I was like, he played amazing.
Yeah.
Close the game.
He
out.
has these games though. Like he's streaky, and then Dallas front office will be like, "Yeah, that's why we signed it." But
Yeah.
you guys just sign weird guys, man.
And then we had Celtics Knicks at the TD Garden, which went to overtime, and the Knicks. I love when the Celtics lose, man.
They're coming.
I love it. That went to overtime. Knicks won, and I can't remember the other ones. But then we got to Sunday, our time, Saturday.
Yeah.
Jokic Embiid
Tell us.
in Philly.
And this is after the All-Star.
After the All-Star starters got announced. 47 points. 18 rebounds. 18 rebounds, Chi.
Sorry, you're waking
Board cleaner.
5 assists. You think he doesn't get the dimes? 5 assists. And I made you watch it. If you watch that last quarter from Embiid, you know, every time we went on a run, we know we'd get close. Denver would then expand the lead. But then the real MVP stood up. Jokic has got nothing. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, I don't know, I've jumbled myself up. But if you are telling me after watching that game and after just watching the careers of Joel and Nikola Jokic, that Game 7 of the finals, you're picking one of these guys. If you're picking Nikola Jokic, you must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. Joel is better at defense and scoring. What the fuck is the...
What more do you want?
What are the 1 and 2 most important things in the game of basketball?
Wins.
Defending and scoring the ball. Yes, Jokic is the best playmaker probably in the game. Yes, he sees the court. He's a better rebounder.
Better shooter.
He's a better shooter. He's a better shooter, but by maybe the numbers. But you go watch that game. Joel is a better scorer in terms, and he's not inefficient. If you're wanting someone to shoot the ball, you're choosing Joel. And I'm so happy. Awards are narrative bullshit, but damn, Joel gets disrespected every single year, including not getting picked for the All-Star starters. And he deserves to get MVP this year. And he deserves, I cannot believe for the life of me that Jason Tatum is starting over Joel Embiid in the All-Star game. And let's move on to that next game now.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I just want to mention, the perfect example is if you watch the Celtics-Lakers game when Jaylen Brown and the referees had to carry Jason Tatum, who put up the ugliest 30 points you'll ever see in your life. He missed 1,000 shots. Oh,
I don't even know how he got to 30.
Jason Tatum is nowhere near in the realm of these guys. Giannis, KD, and Embiid. Tatum is... We said it the other time. We've said it so many times. Jason Tatum is not tier 1 player.
He's not a juggernaut.
He's not a juggernaut, as Ryan likes to say.
It's a pushed agenda by I feel like Americans.
Fan base thing.
And now what? Now that Denver and Sixers have crept up the standings, by the way, we're the best, crept up the standings, now Tatum doesn't have the argument that like his team's 50 games in front of everyone else. When they had their hot shooting start to start the season, that's gone. You know, they've come back down to earth. So what if by the All-Star game, the Celtics are actually under the Sixers? How embarrassing for the league and the media that they push that narrative for Jason Tatum to actually be a better player than Joel Embiid.
Question.
What?
Does Joel Embiid make first team NBA?
I think if we just keep going the way we're going and he gets scoring title again, especially if he gets scoring title because it's all narrative bullshit, and we end up basically, it might have to take us finishing first. Even if they finish first, I think there's a good chance he does. This is the year that because of that game as well.
Yep.
This narrative crap, it means a lot. That game that he scored 47 and 18 in a win over Jokic. I think this might be the year that tips him over the line for the voters. I think he's deserved it every year, but anyway, let's talk about Embiid and Jokic. Let's do it.
Embiid and Jokic.
How did you guys absorb that battle? Jokic had his 24 or 6. And 8 and 9. Whoa, great.
Yeah. You know, I just want to
Lay it out.
pump the brakes.
Lay it out.
Pump the brakes a minute. I want a rematch.
You'll get one.
Yeah, I want a rematch just to see what has transpired here. Is it actually just a once-off game?
You know it's not.
It was at Philly, but
It was no. Well,
It was in
it's
Philly.
at
it was
Philly.
in Philly.
And did you notice?
You
It was more of a Coach Rivers
Doc.
Doc
Mm.
Doc game than an Embiid game.
No.
Oh.
Don't.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling.
So which
Okay,
part are you going to
so-
talk about?
so-
The PJ Tucker thing, yeah?
The PJ Tucker thing?
Yes.
Hey, that first half, Embiid was nowhere.
He had-
Embiid was no. It was like a 15-point difference, fam. Jokic was on the other end of the floor. Embiid was like, when they were matching up 1-for-1, like actually like doing it old school 90s basketball.
1-for-1.
Yeah.
No.
Jokic was out here pumping him, destroying
Pumping
him
him.
each way.
Pumping.
It was only when Doc Rivers made that change.
Okay.
Then it's sort of like, it was like a, build the wall, but for a Jokic kind of stuff.
No.
Yeah. All they did was have bloody Embiid sitting at the rim. I had PJ Tucker just putting that body on it. Body. I said, man, is this a grinding manifesto
Embiid had
or
over
what?
25 points in the first half.
Nah. And, yeah, but...
Okay, so let me tell you. Embiid had over 25 points in the first half, and the big change you're talking about, for anyone who didn't see it, we put PJ Tucker on Jokic defending rather than Embiid. Why is that? It's because you just need to defend who he's going to pass it to. PJ Tucker was getting lazy on the back cuts. Joel got back cut once, but for the most part, every time that Jokic was backing down a willing defender in PJ, then he looked up to lob to Aaron Gordon, and Embiid stopped it. What you're trying to say is actually the opposite. When we made that move, it's not that Embiid's not a better defender on Jokic than PJ Tucker. It's just that PJ Tucker's... Jokic wants to dish it. He doesn't actually want to score because he's not that guy. And so we just put Embiid on the other guys to make sure that like he can't pass.
Yeah.
And that's what... It was a great move from Doc Rivers.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great move.
I want to see what happens in the third half and the fourth half to see what adjustments this guy can make.
I want to see a rematch as well.
I do.
I would love to see them in a 7-game series because I'm not doubting that Jokic can't be a scorer, but man, he at some point, and I want to see the Nuggets go all the way, not because I hate Jokic, because I love him and I want to see it. I want to see Jokic score the damn ball. And then we can finally... Don't you?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. You don't watch enough Nuggets games. I've seen it.
No. I mean, in the biggest moments.
Yeah.
No.
I've seen
I
it.
want him to go to AD in the bubble. I know he did play well and he scored a lot. But what do you remember from the bubble?
AD
Jamal
him that
Murray.
jump
Bubble Murray. Isn't that what we said? We don't say bubble Jokic.
Bubble AD.
Bubble Murray, as good as passing the ball and rebounding and I don't know, whatever, passing the ball. Passing is his game. As good as it is, at some point, you need your Kobe. You need your MJ. LeBron does both, but you need your LeBron to put your head down and you need to score the ball. Put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
I want to see what, you want to see a rematch? I want to see Jokic for once in a massive game go for 45 when Embiid goes for 45.
Well,
and he won't be able to because one-on-one, that's why we had the privilege of putting shorter PJ Tucker because he's not going to turn around and shoot.
but PJ Tucker's notorious for manning up big guys.
I know,
anyway,
but
so.
if he was this good, Embiid was just walking into Jokic and just putting the ball in the basket like he wasn't even there.
It's a mid-range jump
And
by
that's
there,
the
fadeaway
difference,
jumper.
bro.
Bro,
I know that
shut you guys
Embiid...
down how many times? Similar concept.
Pardon?
I said Miami Heat shut you guys down how many times with the similar concept? Just chunky monkeys in the back, in the post, just holding up Embiid.
Yeah, but I'm just saying to you that,
Clusters.
like, when it comes to these circumstances, if Jokic is going to come up against an Anthony Davis, or if he's going to come up against an Embiid, I personally would like, if we're going to rank Jokic over Embiid currently and all time by the end of their careers, this is my point, and that game is my point. Jokic gets away with not having anyone in his vision. It's like how, I don't know, like how Ben Simmons got away with it for so long. And then we realize, why doesn't Ben, I know that's disrespectful to compare them, but it'd be nice to see Ben put the ball in the basket. This is MVP level. I would like to see Jokic go up to Embiid and drop 45 or 47 on Embiid. And
fair.
Rudy Gobert doesn't count.
And it's fair. Like, this game was definitely a mark on the MVP race. Just a tick off that.
And you, look,
And
I'm not a basketball old head. Obviously, I'm a Philly fan, whatever. But this is why so many old heads will pick Embiid over Jokic. Am I wrong? It's because Embiid, as I said, defends.
which old head? They would be like, oh, look at
Pretty sure Shaq.
Bird. No, but they'll be like, oh, look at Larry Bird, but Jokic has the same as, which old head?
Larry Bird.
Right. He wants to be cool. Be like, I had 90s basketball. But he forgets there's 80s basketball too.
All the old heads, a lot of them choose
Hakeem.
Embiid over Jokic.
The king.
They say, anyway, I'm just going off what happens. Shaq and all that, they all go, Stephen A. Smith. I know Stephen A. is not a player, but he's an old head. They all want to say Embiid over Jokic. Why is that? And why does Jokic keep beating in an MVP? Embiid scores and defends better, but he doesn't just, pass the ball so beautifully and he doesn't do all these things and his team doesn't win because of him. I think we overrate Jokic a little bit is what I'm getting at.
Hey, for this year, it's a...
Chime in.
We said.
Because I know you
liked
feel
it.
the same.
I never
the
liked
same.
Jokic, but whoever gets that first ring, Embiid or Jokic, that's usually
Yeah,
going to
that's
be on
whoever
top.
gets
So
last
at the
laugh.
moment, we've got AD on top. Bubble AD, Zingonian ring, whatever you call it. But nah, look,
Embiid's the best. Is what
I
I'm getting at.
personally choose Embiid over Jokic. I've just started going into Jokic this year because I got no choice because he's won back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to look at it like...
He's good, man. He's very
This
good.
guy is dominating.
He deserved
and
the
he
MVP.
kills us every time he plays us. So I just...
He deserved
Even
the
with
MVP.
all your length. Damn.
He deserved the
Well,
MVP
maybe
last year.
AD's not healthy.
yeah,
That's why.
but AD's unhealthy.
I'm just dying to see this man actually pummel, like, on the scoreboard a team. And I don't think he cares about doing that. It's not his
Nah,
agenda.
it's not his
He
agenda.
doesn't care. As in, like, not in a bad way. In a good way. He just wants to win. He doesn't care about being a bit more selfish at times. Where Embiid, that's actually a negative. But it was a negative for Kobe. And at times it was even a negative for MJ. It's a negative for LeBron sometimes. It's a negative for Steph Curry.
It's negative for all of them when they
What
lose
are all these
or miss.
best players of all time, the killer mentality, what do they all have in common?
A shoot.
They're like, you know what, give me the ball and I will put it in the basket.
Yeah.
And that's one thing no one can
Miss or
deny. No one can deny that Embiid has over Jokic.
Jokic is in that Giannis era where everybody's like, "Okay, we get it, you're good. Now let's one more step," and that step is the hardest.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to that next game. The Lakers. The Lakers were, because of course, as I said, Tatum is not Not a juggernaut, as you
not
like
the
to
guy.
call him. I watched
He's not
that
that
whole
guy.
game. Jaylen Brown was the guy. Yes, they were missing Marcus Smart, but you're missing
AD.
good players.
No, but AD was playing that game, no?
yeah, but they're just shit anyway.
Yeah.
For that Lakers team to walk into the best team in the NBA, the Celtics should apparently sweep them aside, shouldn't they? But their best player, Tatum is such make or miss, man.
He's a fraud, isn't he?
He's such make or miss. He's just like if he's not making his jump shots, Tatum is. That's what I'm. That's
Booker's level.
and that's the difference. Yeah, and that's the difference between the tier 1 guys and then the below. Any of the tier 1 guys, even Embiid, if he's missing his jump shots, how much more to his game does he have? He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. He'll smash you on the glass, as in dunking it on you. And then even though he's not as good as Jokic as passing, he can be a good nucleus and passing the ball off. If Steph Curry's missing his shots, the gravity that he draws is unbelievable. And he's a good creator. He's good at the rim, as in layups and shit like that. Who else? Giannis. I don't know. When does Giannis even...
Yeah, you saw him. He just turned into Stephen Curry the other night.
Anyway, these guys, man, if you
Juggernauts.
put Tatum in this class with Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, and that, I don't know what to say to you.
You're a fool.
He was shit. Tatum in the Lakers
It was
game.
horrible.
Jaylen Brown was carrying the Celtics. They didn't have Robert Williams.
And
Yeah,
everyone.
they
They didn't
Yeah,
have
they
Robert
did.
Williams,
They
but
didn't.
still against you guys, they should be winning that easy.
Oh, well, Lakers a big team, especially with Rui there now.
Yeah, but they're still not
AD's
good.
coming
They're
off the
still
bench.
not good.
AD's
It's about
coming off the
matchups
bench.
now.
Anyway, and LeBron drops 41.
41. How many
Against the
40-point
Celtics?
games has he had this season?
105. 4 seconds left on the clock.
I'm sick of it.
Timeout Lakers. Who's the ball going to? Number 6.
Oh, not Russell Westbrook? Because he seems to be doing that.
He wasn't even on.
Yeah. I was like,
He didn't play the whole
Pat
overtime.
Bev was doing
Or the fourth
wonders.
quarter.
Like,
You said that putback?
I had to text.
Pat Bev's putback?
I had to text. I was like, Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
You say that putback?
Yeah, the fullback does.
Everyone forgot about it because they lost. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to put back two. When does he go
What a
above the
waste!
rim?
What a waste of an opportunity. But let's continue.
LeBron James gets the ball from the inbounds,
Mm.
cuts around to the left,
He's a left
running in.
3 players.
There's a crowd of dark green jerseys crowding him as he runs up. When you watch the slow-mo, he actually gets some freedom by the end of
He
it.
gets in between.
Yeah. He's passed.
He gets
Yeah.
behind Williams
He's through.
and Jaylen Brown, and then Jason Tatum comes from the baseline and swipes.
Yeah, Jason Tatum comes late. This is LeBron's arm. Do it. Do it.
As soon as the swipe came, that's when the foul. It should have been called
Yeah, it's
before he even
obvious.
got touched.
Because it wasn't like, it was like hidden.
Nah.
It was in front of the
it was
refs.
like, bruh.
Give me his email. Someone give it to me.
It was like-
Forward it. Give me it.
The referees issued an apology. Did you see that? Yeah.
Sick of it. Apology for what?
We're so
Damages
sorry.
done.
This is going to keep us up at night. Didn't they say that?
Yeah.
We're going to have sleepless nights.
We make
because of
mistakes too, just like you do. Please
this.
do your job.
The ref, his family,
See this all wearing the
Celtics,
Celtics shit?
his
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It's free.
Was that like I don't want to make assumption. Was that like an old photo?
No, it wasn't that old. Wasn't that old. He's
Like people meme
Who
it, put it
does that?
together.
they're like passionate Celtics fans. One
I
of the
think
refs.
what is it, 32-0? That ref when he
No,
refs the
no,
Celtics?
that was fake news. That
Is
was
it?
yeah, that was
Are you sure?
yeah. People, it was like how they were doing the Jared Jackson
Yeah, okay.
at the beginning
Okay.
of last week.
Yeah.
No, it was fake news.
Yeah.
Like he's got a winning record, but it's not that egregious.
How do you miss it?
One thing I do want to say, Lakers have sparked up. Oh, we've lost 5 games because of late game
We're in the
missed
6
calls.
right now.
How
Check
about
the
you
odds.
lost 30 plus because you're just trash?
Just as I said about the Embiid on Westbrook call, when Embiid grabbed Westbrook's arm, you are not getting these calls.
No.
This one was clear.
different.
This is a
was
different call.
Russell Westbrook put himself into that situation, and the rest weren't going to bat him. But this one is just point blank.
This is like a trophy.
No, I'm not mad. No.
Okay.
No, I wanted the Lakers to win, but I'm just saying that, like, so it should be called. I wish
then
it was
Jaylen
called.
Brown gets a- but then Jaylen Brown gets a foul.
No, but this is very, very unique This is so
different.
blatant. It's different to the others, where it's just like there's a lot of bodies in there, and you just ran into a crowd of people. This is he got past everyone.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
This
If
is
it didn't get touched, that would have went in the ball. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I believe that.
If I was the Lakers and I was LeBron, I know this sounds ridiculous. I'm not
That's
blaming.
what he said yesterday. That's what he said yesterday.
I'm not
Nah.
blaming LeBron.
Nah,
I'm not blaming him.
He said this yesterday. But
I'm
you
just
can't say
saying.
this. You can't
You
say
know
it.
what I'm
He's
about
not
to
a
say.
Yeah, I
jump
know
shooter.
what you're saying.
He's not a jump shooter.
Go.
He's not a jump shooter.
He's not supposed to be taking
I've
jumpers.
seen him miss more jumpers
supposed
late game than make.
Hey, do I want to sound like Skip Bayless right now? He's scared of a free throw line, man. He's like
Which one
50%
is
from
it?
the free throw line. Watch. Like,
Which one is it? You can't win. You can't win.
yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'll. You know what? I'm so adamant that it's a foul that I'm not gonna like argue that it's not a foul.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Better
You know
not.
what I was about to say.
Yeah, but
Like
typically,
if I'm LeBron, I'm going that extra mile. You know how you can lay the ball up by like literally putting it.
yeah, but
He was there.
he's
That's what he was doing.
That's
But
what
then
he
he
was
got
doing.
slapped.
But
Nah,
just
nah.
He got hit before.
Nah, but
What's your recap?
he also has to expect that. He's got to expect that he's gonna get whacked. No, bro.
But I
That's
think,
a foul.
I think he was trying. Like, man, remember this guy old as fuck, man. Dinosaur.
Yeah. I think he could have actually laid it up. I'm talking about that layup where you,
Yeah, where it's just right at the glass. I think that's
no,
what
but
he
It was on his
yeah,
way, though.
You
It was on
actually
his way.
still put it like in the middle of the backboard square. That's how much you reach your hand up.
I don't know if he had that much leg.
He
I don't
was
know
on
if
his
he had
way
that much
there.
leg.
Before he even
Yeah,
got
yeah.
there, he got hit.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I think he was going for the corner, not the. I know he was going for the corner.
He's going for a normal one. But you know how sometimes when you're really wanting to be sure you're showing off with your length, you literally just like put it against the glass behind the rim, and then it just like drops in.
I think he was trying to do that personally.
Yeah. I'm not gonna blame LeBron. Whatever.
But it's hard.
It's a foul. It's such a bad foul, but
I've never
I'm
seen it.
so used to you know where I come from. I sent that photo of Embiid
I seen
by
it.
Aaron
I seen
Baines in 2018. I'm used to it, man. Embiid and Harden, but especially Embiid, his whole game, let's be real, is a lot of it is fouls. And in the playoffs, they're like, nah.
Yeah.
His whole game goes out the door. Well, a lot of his game goes out the door, and because he's a big guy as well, like today he got smacked in the face. And just because he gets the other ones, because Embiid gets the other ones. Anyway, I don't want to get too back to Philly, but it was a foul. They should call it, but you know what? They're not gonna.
No.
Like, I'm talking about
in general.
In general, and in the future, they're
take it.
still not
No,
gonna.
yeah, I
can't take it.
believe you don't. I believe you don't call those. Hey, I'm just charging like at
And,
the.
like, yeah, get a call.
I don't believe you should be calling that. But yeah, as we
There
as
should
we-
be a
as we go-
replay
as
center.
we
I've
talked
always
about,
thought.
Give him the replay.
they should have called it foul and then
They
just
should
replay
have
it.
called. They should
Yeah,
have fucking done
I've always
something.
thought that if there is like a, I don't know, but then you get too tedious.
Yeah.
The problem is no one wants to get too tedious. Maybe they should have at Secaucus,
A
the
fourth
replay
ref.
center.
Get a fourth ref.
They should have like
Non-biased.
Say there's 9 guys in that room,
Yep.
9 refs. Say
All 9 different.
no,
angles.
10 refs in that room.
All
in
different.
Secaucus.
All different angles.
If us viewers
and
can
you push
see
a
it,
button.
everyone on
And
the
and the
everyone
majority
can
rules?
see it.
Yeah, in majority, like if nine out of the 10,
That'll be politics.
if 9 out of the 10 refs in that Secaucus thing, what I'm talking about,
Yeah, and-
if they all say, "Hold on, we need to call up and intervene," because that's so clearly a foul, they should be able to.
Surely the
But
refs get
it'll
fined.
be like. I feel like that should only happen at the last.
Like, do you remember the
moment.
KD against Rockets one game when he stepped out of bounds? Do you remember that game?
No, there's too many games.
Okay,
to
well,
count.
just imagine. I'll just show everyone. I'll just show everyone
I'm
who,
just-
who
yeah.
can't remember. This is the the out of bounds, the
Baseline?
the baseline.
Yep.
KD, no word of a lie. He steps 1, 2. That's no. This is the scale. This is the line. This is the basket here. KD steps here, and then the commentators are out, and they're like, how did they not? He stepped like this.
Yeah, and then he lays it. Is it
And
lays
then
it
he
up?
and then he throws it back into play.
Yeah.
He's like trying to save it.
Yeah.
And then I think Golden State going to win the game, I'm pretty sure. There was also one of the finals. 9 out of 10 in that room. Call up, be like, this is nuclear level. Like that should have got that.
Yeah.
Change it.
VAR.
Change it. You know what I mean? They do. I mean, I know we don't want more stoppages in NBA, but in soccer, that's basically what they do. The ref upstairs actually says, stop play. You got to go look at this.
Yeah, and that's why they come back to
But
it.
soccer is much more of a slow game. Like, by the time...
And there's not as many stoppages.
Yeah, by the time you push stop, fucking... There's been 2 dunks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
But if they can figure out the speed of that, that'll be great.
But at the end of the day, they got replays in like 2 seconds. It's like when they do a challenge.
Yeah.
They've got those replays in literally 2 seconds.
That one needs to be called.
If we can see it from the TV.
No. But you know these
Everyone
NBA
can say
refs, when it's like a challenge and it's obvious, they spend like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, for the team to call the challenge, like they've already seen the replay within 2 seconds. Like they call the timeout because they know.
This
they're
is where
challenging.
it's just such a hard decision to make. But yeah, they can do it in terms of, you know what I said. You know how you said they'd take too long. Maybe they like set a timer and they say if you can decide this in 1 minute or in 30 seconds. I'm talking about Secaucus. If those guys in that room, I'm sticking to my 10 refs guys idea. If those guys in that room can decide in 10 seconds and all put in, and they would have.
Yeah.
The KD stepping out of bounds, like 1 second. That one.
Everyone would have.
1 second.
Everyone.
They
Even
could-
Jason Tatum
You know what?
would
They
have.
could try that idea in the plan, unless, or wait, they usually try these things in G League
Yeah. I feel like it's inevitable one day something like it will come in.
because they already have this Secaucus. I don't know if that's a real name or not.
It's a place in New Jersey.
Okay, because
That's where every time you know how they go talk to someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, they look at their screens and they also talk to
the
Secaucus.
people.
Yeah.
So I've lost train of thought, but
Yeah. Anyway, so it's just ridiculous. But my take on it when it happened was, you know what? This is sport. It's not just NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Every single sport in the dying seconds, all the referees, the umpires, whatever sport it is, they swallow the whistle. And they don't have the guts.
Yeah.
Part of it is
The
they don't
gaps.
have, they're too scared.
hello. Well, I wanted to. I don't know if you watch the NFL. So Patrick Mahomes got crushed just out of bounds, like 1 millimeter out of bounds. All the referees put the flag because they're all trying to protect Mahomes, but that shouldn't have not been a foul in NBA terms. So that was the opposite.
Okay.
So there was
they
actually a
called it,
meme.
They got a call. They did call it.
They did call it, but it wasn't supposed to be called. There was actually a meme of Patrick Beverly showing the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Say that as well.
Pat Bev
Did
grabbed
you
the
say
camera.
that? I would have done that too. I would have fucking grabbed it. Good on you, Pat Bev.
I've never
Mate,
seen
Monday
that.
night, I'm bringing the camera out.
Next time, bring the whole TV one.
He had to know he was going to get a tech. He had to know.
But he also didn't care.
He's like,
at that point in time.
I'm going to get a tech. And you know what? Let's just give a quick mention to LeBron. Man, I do feel sorry for
Oh
him.
yeah.
I don't know if after he gets the record in, I don't know, a couple of weeks, if he's going to tone down this scoring.
Couple of weeks.
He's getting the record
No, you're right. I thought it would be like.
this week.
When's the All Star? Because that's like if the All Star break screws it up, then it's a couple
It's
weeks.
soon,
right?
All Star, yeah. No, it'll be before. It's soon. He's going to get it.
Is it like
I think
middle
before
Feb?
All Star.
I think it's middle Feb.
Yeah, All Star.
I was trying to
before Feb 20.
calculate. Yesterday I was
Yeah,
he'll
right.
get it soon.
I was like, man, so he's going to miss one of these next game. And then you calculate like 3 games after that.
Yeah.
And that's when you buy your tickets. You buy like 3 of them just in case.
Yeah, he's going to get it, but he's been on an absolute tear lately. And I don't know. Yeah, of course he's had to do it without AD, and it's worked to an extent because they've won some games. I feel sorry for him because
He's playing so good.
he's playing so good. He's
playing
copying
so
it from
good.
the refs. He's copying it from his teammates, as in like being shit sometimes. So good on LeBron James.
I thought the outburst was warranted. Some people be like, bro, that was
Oh
like,
yeah,
like
that was
bro, you're in the zone. Like
Yeah,
imagine
that's
and
right.
it just fucking explode.
Yeah.
And he's been holding it in. You can see like
That's right.
the whole time, and he's like finally like Patrick Beverly doing well. You know, these other guys are getting involved, and he just to have that just go.
You
'Cause
can
I think
tell.
was there going to be like 500 or something like that again? Like, you
Yeah.
know, they were kind of maybe building
That was a
momentum.
big, and it was against Celtics. Like
So-
it's a Lakers Celtics. It's a big volume game. It's huge.
Yeah.
These guys, like these people that say, "Oh, it's like," I feel like, bro, do you even
You can
play?
tell when a
They don't watch it properly.
you can tell when a reaction is natural and when it's not, and that was pure natural.
Yeah.
And we've all been in that situation.
Distraught.
He's been holding that in for like
Yeah.
the start of the season.
Whether it's playing, whether it's
for 20
playing,
years, he's been holding that in.
Yeah.
That's what it is. 20 years. 48-year-old, 38 can't even get a foul, but Jaylen Brown gets knocked and gets the free
it was
throw.
natural. Whether it's playing or
sick.
watching, we've all been in that. There's some times where you just cannot believe a call, and you weren't expecting it either. I don't think he was expecting. The way that he misses it, he misses it so badly. The layup, I think
Because he
like,
got hit.
I think he knew when he was going down. He's like, this is getting called, as in like his brain's like,
Yeah.
I've missed this so.
Because it's affected the shot.
So yeah, Tatum
It's
smacks
just
his hand off the ball. Like
Yeah,
he
it-
literally lets
yeah,
it go.
yeah.
It affected the shot.
And he must be thinking, oh, we've got this. As
Yeah.
in, like, in the split second, I'm talking. And so once you hear that there's no foul, Tatum's running her off, throwing
throwing it in the air.
it in the
Yeah.
Like
air.
Kobe.
Yeah. And then the refs, I can't imagine looking at a ref just standing there like, just like,
No, to be honest, I'm surprised the ref didn't like be like, wait, blowing the whistle. Like, I'm surprised that didn't happen. They just 100%.
But the
swallowed it
video of the
twice.
ref on the baseline just looking like this.
yeah.
What are you looking? Dock his pay. Someone dock his pay.
That's
Someone fine him. Us NBA guys make mistakes, they get fined. Fine him.
yeah.
Sit him
that's
out
it.
for the season.
Anyway,
or something.
overall, out of 10, Rivals Week,
7.
7.
Yeah,
But it was
7,
good.
8. 7, 8. It's been a good week. It's been a good week.
You know, it was good though because like I miss this kind of toxicity.
That's
Real,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to give credit, like Embiid, maybe sort of like myself, you play up to it. You really
Yeah.
love it, soak up the atmosphere.
Don't
He
juice
does
him up
not.
too much.
He does not back down. He's
He's
a
loving
real
hearing this.
born entertainer.
Yeah, he is.
And maybe he's trying to give Philadelphia a bit of hope because knowing that the Eagles will lose to the play. That would be. I've got a cool stat for that. Is it the first city have 3 of their teams lose all the finals? That would be the first time that will
Wow.
happen. So, good luck, Philadelphia.
Go Birds. I don't know anything about it, but go Birds.
Birds.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. I mean, I think the NBA can't control the injuries and stuff like that, but that was the only flaw for me.
Well,
I thought it was brilliant the week. I thought that every rivalry was real. We saw Steph get ejected for throwing the mouth guard again.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yep,
fantastic.
And as of recent times, they're real rivals, the Grizzlies and the
Yeah,
Warriors.
yeah,
They hate
yeah.
each
well,
other.
Grizzlies versus everybody.
Old men versus young
Yeah.
bucks.
Oh, yeah. All the old school. Yeah,
I
they
hate the young bucks.
AD wasn't healthy, but the Clippers and the Lakers, that would have been a good one. Phoenix against Dallas would have been a good one
See,
if
it would have been. That's why it's
if they're healthy. They can't. The NBA just can't do anything about this. And then the ones that were healthy, how good were the games? They were amazing. The Miami Celtics game,
Yeah.
even with injured Jimmy and Brown, that was a great game.
Wait, was Bam injured as well?
No, he played amazing.
Brown and Jim.
yes.
Brown
Sorry,
and Jimmy.
Brown. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bam scored like the last goal. But one thing, like the NBA, are they like, because they were putting back to back still. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you guys,
Yeah,
get a
that's
clue.
Well, are they redoing the? So you know how they normally do back to back this Rivals Week? Because I haven't checked the schedule. Is it like coming around again that same? Or they?
No, Rivals Week was just 1 week.
Just
Okay.
one way.
But,
they
they
were
had
doing
back to backs in it.
I was like,
Oh
what are you guys doing?
yeah.
I think
You
the,
guys
the
really-
Nuggets or the
Nuggets
Bucks
and Bucks, I think,
had a
both.
back to back, and that's what stuffed up. That's why Jokic
didn't
and
play.
Murray didn't
They
play.
called it right. So they actually like said Rivals Week, put attention to it,
That's right.
and then stop like.
Almost everyone who's playing in these Rivals games, exactly what you're saying, should not be playing in a back to back. They should be getting a break, basically, and because they want to be fully healthy. It's like, imagine if Clippers Lakers was, and say you had AD, say that was in a second night of back to back. There would have been no PG, no Kawhi.
Like, you know, Clippers played Kings the night before because it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, get a clue.
Actually, yeah, Clippers got beaten up.
And you got
yesterday.
you got
because they had
literally
no one.
guys, unfortunately, PG and Kawhi, who say We do not play back-to-backs. Like, work it
How's
out.
that allowed?
Yeah. Anyway,
Like they're not even injured. They're just.
we've gone really long on that. Let's quickly react to and reveal our All-Star picks. We're just going to
This guy thought.
roll them out. I reckon we got about
Mine's
20
on my
minutes.
I got mine.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That's all. I can go through this.
Disclaimer. Mine is all from last week. I don't want anything. Like, I didn't change it
Oh,
from
yeah,
last week.
yeah.
So it all happened. I don't want any recency bias or some opinion. So that's how we went.
Okay, so here are the Eastern Conference All-Star starters.
All right.
A load of shit.
So should we like react per name, or like maybe I'll say stop, or you gonna do the whole thing, and then
I'm going to read them out,
Let's
the
read 'em out.
starters,
The whole
the
five.
real starters,
Okay,
yeah, the whole
and then we'll
five,
react.
and then we're going to...
We'll go through
And,
who we had.
and then we'll go through who we had starting, okay? The two guards, Kyrie Irving and Donovan Mitchell. The three front court players, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and thank you very much to all you idiots out there, Jason Tatum. That is the Eastern Conference starting five. Ryan, who was your starting five for the Eastern
For
Conference?
the East,
Yeah.
guards. Let's start with forwards. Giannis.
Yes.
I had Giannis in there, obviously.
Yeah.
Then
Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Had to put Kevin Durant. I feel like he hasn't played, but you just need to put him in.
Yep. He did. When he was playing, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
as I expected. And I got Joel Embiid in there.
Yep.
Sorry, Jason Tatum. I just Joel Embiid over you. I'm
Easy
sorry.
stuff.
He's a juggernaut.
Yeah.
Simple.
Guards, I had.
Who do I have in the guard?
Have you got it on your phone? No.
No.
Did you have Donovan Mitchell?
I had Donovan Mitchell.
And did you have Kyrie Irving?
I think I had Kyrie Irving.
Or did you have? I don't know.
You
Who
know,
do you
it's-
have? The
Yeah, no, it was only Embiid that was different. It was only Embiid that was different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had as well.
Just
Yeah.
Embiid.
Yeah. And Cheech, did you have any different to us? Who'd you have?
I had Tatum over Embiid.
Oh.
Hey. I can.
Give
I
us
can
a quick
excuse-
sentence.
I-
Let us know.
I can see like the recency bias and all that jazz. Like, but hear me out. At the time, right, it's pretty level, right, with 31 and 32 points per game, and also Tatum had played 44 games, Embiid had played 34 games. So I was like, it was tooth and nail.
You
It
may
was
as well
tooth and nail.
just look at him because
It was tooth and nail. I'm looking at you dead
I
straight.
know the recency bias is a thing, but like at the same time, I was outraged. It was just like last week. I was outraged because at the end of the day, let me just propose the notion to you that this Sunday that we just had where Tatum stunk it up and Embiid had 47-18. That was coming.
Yeah, but you have
Because I know he's played 10 less games, but Embiid is a whole level above him. So therefore, just like how KD by the All-Star game is going to have missed 20-something games, that's just my pitch to everyone. You just can't possibly... As long as Embiid's played 30 games, for fuck's sake.
30.
As long as he's played 30 games, I'm telling you, I just cannot put Jason Tatum over Embiid.
I had something else, a shocker. I had James Harden.
In the starters?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
actually, his plus minus
21.
is like,
He has 21 points average, I think, for the season.
his plus minus is like huge.
Yeah,
like
well,
the best.
I've been watching him. He's good.
And he's been like 0 turnovers, being hella efficient. And he's now like almost like fully adapted from that. Because the thing is, it's like he wants to play Houston Rocket way, but doesn't. Trying to say, hey, I'm like a free spirit, I can pass the ball. Because why the fuck am I giving it to Kyrie Irving?
Okay, yeah. And
Why?
you got Donovan.
Yeah, I got Donovan.
Yeah.
That was like easy. But then I was like, really? Kyrie Irving?
Wow.
I choose Kyle. I'm sorry, but I'm a Kyrie guy.
Yeah,
know you're a Kyrie
nah.
guy.
No, it's just for all the midgets out there.
Take
That's
that.
that's all Kyrie Irving.
And you didn't
that's,
think-
that's the only reason.
Like, look, I'm all for that. Let me just start us off straight off the bat. I don't actually have James Harden in my 12.
Really? No, I
Yeah.
got him. Right? He's
Yeah.
that.
No, he was 13th. But but like he would have just
What?
yeah,
So
but
who
that's
you
how that's the well, I don't have him in the starters, as you know. I don't even
Oh.
have him on the bench or in
Yeah, that's what
my
I'm saying.
bonus. Yeah.
I want to know your bench.
Yeah, okay, alright. So I'll start us off. Yeah, how are you gonna know your shit? You've gotta note it down,
No,
bro.
no, I got it.
Okay. Alright, so for my Eastern Conference bench, let's kick it off.
Go.
Alright, sorry, we'll get onto the James Harden thing for a second. Okay, I just want to see if we want to talk.
concussed from the
I-
James Harden pick.
We already talked about Embiid. Kyrie, I'm a Sixers fan, so I like you put James Harden there, but I gotta say, Kyrie,
Nah.
nah.
He's not winning basketball. What happened? Ever since KD was there.
Yeah.
They were winning games, bro.
Yeah, but like,
Kyrie's there. They ain't winning games. It's a fucking Booker 2.0. It's that motherfucking powder. I don't give a damn. I've had faith in him once, and that faith was broken when I said, oh, he's going to get scoring champ, blah, blah. Like, I finally given respect to him. Then he gets injured like motherfucker. And he's always getting injured. And then always being random off the court. And then always fans inflating his head. It's just, no.
all right.
The buck stops with Chi. That's it.
I can see your point. Now, my bench in the East, I've got two guards, of course.
Yep.
Jaylen Brown, who's my next question to you, why he wasn't over James Harden. Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Halliburton,
Really?
Forgot about it.
No, I had him.
and even though he's missed like 10 games now, my forwards, Pascal Siakam,
Really?
Bam Adebayo,
Okay.
and you're going to love this one, Julius Randle.
What? No. Who,
I can punch you,
who
man.
picked this guy's
No.
picks?
No. If you're going to put at least like Jalen Brunson.
The East are losing for sure.
If you're putting that guy, Jalen Brunson needs a mention.
Hold on. Then my two, because then you pick two regardless of position, anyone. My two, Jalen Brunson, and DeMar DeRozan. Jimmy doesn't get picked.
You're an idiot! You're an absolute fool! What the hell?
Nah, bruv.
No, you joking?
Nah, I'm not joking.
Julius
No,
Randle.
okay.
Nah, sorry. Harden was actually 14th. Jimmy was above Harden in 13th. I actually wrote Jimmy and then put DeMar in.
Why?
You're actually mad.
Jimmy's
Jimmy
performance.
is one of these guys. that's missed his
You had a
game.
whole full ass list. Like I didn't go to that full ass depth. I don't know why. I don't know.
Jimmy is one of these guys that's missed like the 10 or so games. Hold on.
Let's talk about missing games.
And also, like who do you want me to put him over? Like DeMar DeRozan is just is doing it again.
No, just again. Last 5 games.
What?
The last 5 games, he stopped performing.
He's been performing. He's been performing. They just started winning. Is what you're getting mixed up. He's been performing. DeMar is doing it again, just like last year. It's just this year they've been losing. Vucevic has not been defending centers. Is what's been their problem. Vucevic can't guard a parked car.
You give it to Jimmy.
So, once again, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Halliburton, Julius Randle, Bam Adebayo, Pascal Siakam, and then I have Jalen Brunson and DeMar DeRozan.
I don't know if my thing is that extensive.
You're supposed to have 5 bench and then 2 extras.
5 bench, 2 extra. Oh, I don't think I had 2 extras. I think I just had the bench. But anyway, I think I put
Lucky
extras
swing.
just in case. Anyway,
Okay.
Ryan.
Ryan, who's your bench?
My bench.
Yep.
Bam.
2 guards.
Center.
Yep. Yep.
Who do I have next? I got.
So you did write it down? No.
Bam. Center.
Wait,
I've
I
got.
think you guys are missing somebody. But anyway,
Hold on.
I just realized.
Who am I missing?
But anyway, let's go, and I'll call it out.
Bam center. Jaylen Brown
Yeah.
as a forward.
No, as he's a guard.
As a guard.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah.
All right, I'm putting Jaylen Brown as guard with
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. Okay.
Them two as
Really?
guards.
Yep.
Yep. Bam center.
Mm-hmm.
And then the two other forwards is going to be. Actually, you know what? I'm taking Jalen Brunson out. I'm putting Trae Young in.
Oh, come on.
I'm putting Trae Young in.
This has been a good year of no Trae Young talk.
And
To be honest, I enjoy it.
Come on.
and the last center, who do I have? Who do I have as the last center?
I don't know, bro. But I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. We'll get on to
Go,
Cheech.
go, Cheech.
We'll get on
Go,
to Cheech. I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I can see that you don't have them written down. You just react to ours. Jump in and
Go,
react
go,
to
go,
ours.
go.
All right.
All right. So I think like my whole I've got tables because I'm an Excel.
You're an Excel
and
guy.
I've just messed up the table.
I gave you the format.
I know, and I'm like, look at the format. I'm like, what am I doing with this table? It doesn't match. Anyway, so we have on the bench Jaylen Brown,
Yep. Easy.
Kyrie Irving,
Yep.
because I just gave legacy points.
Mm-hmm.
Not that. You're right. So he was like, and then I've also got Trae Young.
You
Like
can't.
as a reserve.
You can't. Oh, right. Sorry. As the miscellaneous.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've just gone guards because just to help myself.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So how's that?
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
decent
sorry.
Reaction.
I
I just went Trae Young just
Jaylen
'cause.
Brown, Trae.
I
Yeah.
had to put him in.
Like,
Nah.
as
Young.
soon as, Kyrie Irving, and then it's a cutoff. It's like you're like that tier.
I'm not I'm not.
I'm not really,
Yes, what is he scoring, like 26 and 10?
yeah, I'm not sold.
Trae Young, I am not. I don't have any numbers ever, right? I don't look at numbers. I don't like numbers. I get to privilege league pass my work schedule. I get to watch games. Trae Young, man, and his 3-point percentage being down is just terrible. I'm more excited about DeJounte Murray this season, and when I say more excited, when I'm watching the games,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I mean, shout out to him. Had 40 today, career
watch
high. I actually am just, I just don't like Trae, and I like that
He's a
everyone.
manipulator.
He just one of these guys that he gets the buckets, he gets the stats, but I just don't think it's like, I don't know. I don't think it means much. I don't know how else to say it.
Okay.
I don't know how. Like, I think the buckets that everyone else literally gets on his team is more important than his buckets, which sound crazy, but he's good. He can create.
You
his
just
own
don't like Trae
shot.
Young.
Yeah.
I just don't like Trae Young.
No,
That's what it is.
and
That's
for
what it
me,
is.
I want Atlanta to sell Trae Young.
Trade him,
And keep what's his name?
Deontay.
Deontay.
So the forwards.
Yep.
Try and be quick here. So I had Embiid on bench. Embiid on bench.
Oh wait, that's what I realised. I didn't
Uh,
have Jason Tatum. I didn't have Jason Tatum.
Oh. Wait.
No, I didn't put
I-
Jason. I
wait.
didn't even say Jason Tatum.
I don't know. Did
Yeah,
we?
no, I think about
did
it.
we mention Kevin Durant?
I had him.
I mentioned KD.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
him in starting.
Okay, cool. I'm just like,
I'm gonna put Jason Tatum in. So just quickly, my forwards were in total. It was DeMar. So I'll take out DeMar and put in Jason Tatum
As a reserve.
as a
I
bench.
still don't understand Butler ahead, but anyway, it's okay.
You put
I
Jalen
can
Brown
understand
over
it.
Tatum.
You, it's the same level as games played
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Embiid, Tatum.
Go your forwards. So Jason, so you had Embiid. Sorry, I didn't have Jason
Embiid,
Tatum.
and I was tossing up between Jimmy and Butler.
Jimmy and Bam.
Jimmy and Bam.
Yeah, so was I, and I almost put Jimmy instead of Bam, but I'm like, I'm only giving the Heat one.
Technically, I put Jimmy in here, but Bam, that last Celtics game, I was like, yeah. fine.
Yeah. So you had
Override.
you had Embiid, so Embiid, Jimmy, and who else was there?
Oh, all up?
Yeah.
So Kevin Durant, Giannis, Tatum, Embiid, Jimmy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
You needed another forward, and then you needed another player. But that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. I don't know. I messed it up
That's
completely.
all right. That's all right. All right. Well, okay. Before we just quickly get onto the West, did you want to talk about how I don't have Jimmy and how
I've already reacted. You'll see it on the YouTube, man. I was
no
I did the
one.
LeBron.
Are you guys
Going in the
are you
floor.
guys agreeing with me that at least Brunson, but I think also
No,
Randall?
I'm happy with that because, like, I didn't like, to be honest. I wish Garland was performing a bit better. Like, I didn't want to give it to Trae Young. I just gave.
I think I should have put Tyrese Halliburton. I think I completely just forgot about him. To be honest,
I don't know. I don't like giving young guys.
too early. It's too early.
Yeah.
Let me
isn't
tell
it?
you
It's
this,
too
bro.
early.
Let me tell you
I
this.
don't
They
do it,
were
bro.
in like what were they? The top 6 in the East.
Yeah.
And he's gone down the last 7 games. They've literally lost like 8 in a row, or like
Oh,
8 of 9.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
how bad
I've been close though.
Buddy Hield cannot put up a shot because he can't create his shot without Halliburton.
That's what the Lakers wanted, isn't it?
That's how
Miles Turner
bad they are.
re-signed for extension. Bloody hell.
Okay, Julius Randle, does he deserve a
Nah.
All-Star? I think he does.
Nah.
When you
Nah.
watch those Knicks play, bro,
No, he still
Ti-
trips out.
Thibodeau plays them for 45 minutes a game, Brunson and Randall, and you watch these games. Yes, there are other guys, of course, do touch the ball, but Randall and Brunson are literally doing
It's just
everything. It's just
Yeah,
them two.
yeah,
I can't believe
yeah.
they're both. When I watch them, I'm like, I can't believe
defend
these
it.
guys aren't averaging 30 each. The usage must be through the roof. Randall, just as much as Brunson, is carrying the Knicks to whatever they are, not 15th. Randall's good, man. As in, Randall's good this
but
season.
It just makes these maybe just these young boy kind of errors. Like he's like a
He's not like-
a loose group.
If he was
That's
on a
why I
normal
like Brunson.
team, if he was on a normal team, like a non-Thibodeau team, a non-Knicks team, it wouldn't be as
pronounced.
it wouldn't be as good. But he is getting juiced, like milked the shit out of him.
Maybe it'd be like a Tobias Harris if he was on a different team.
Like, yeah,
almost.
right? It's
In a
sort
way.
of like
In a
that.
way.
Yeah, like he's like a little bit of a better
a bit more
Tobias Harris
aggressive, but-
leading a team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just can't believe how much they're relying on them, and they do win some games. So that's why I
Give
had
it
I
I like the Pascal thing.
Julius.
He's low key. I just don't watch a lot of Raptors, but he's low
How's
key
the
been
Raptors,
putting
man?
up
You know,
stats.
like 1 week they win 50 games, 1 week they lose 50 games.
They look like shit. Yeah. One week they're gonna blow up the team. The next week
and
they're not
who's
blowing
who's
anyone
at the
up.
heart of it? Pascal.
Yeah.
Pascal's having a
I've
great
seen
season.
some crazy stats on him this season. Like
He's like, say they end up unbelievably in the playoffs, like that, because they can.
Yep.
They've got good enough players. Say they fluke their way into the playoffs. Who's everyone going to be applauding? Pascal.
Pascals.
It's because he got him there. Let's quickly go over to the
Quickly
West.
to the West.
So the actual team at guard. Hold on. Who was it? Do you remember who it was? It was
No, I don't have it. On
It was LeBron, Jokic, Zion, Steph Curry, who's the other guard?
was it
Who's the other guard?
was it Ja or was it Luka?
No, Luca. How did I forget Luca?
Okay, so yes, you're right. Is Jokic, Zion, LeBron, Curry, and Doncic?
Yep.
Those are the actual starters, and I thought that was pretty pathetic. The fucking fans, man.
Who would you have put in?
Well, here's my starters.
Who'd you have?
LeBron James in front court. LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and Zion has just missed a bit too many games. No, he's missed way more than Embiid. Don't be silly.
More than AD?
They're probably not.
I want to put AD in there, but I think I'll put Zion.
I checked it. They're on par now. They're literally on par. Zion and AD are pretty much like 2-game difference. He should not be getting in if he plays something like 29 games, I think, or 27 games.
He
How
got
much
it
has
spot
Embiid
on.
played?
He's got it spot on.
20. I did check.
He's got it spot
Zion-
on. Maybe because every time I actually turn on the TV, Zion's playing.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, this Zion's playing every game.
Yeah, and that's
I
today.
didn't.
Yeah, that's today.
okay.
20. Zion's not played enough games.
So who you got in there forward? Your third
My
forward.
third forward, you can take your pick out of Markkanen and Sabonis, but I went Sabonis.
Yes.
He's
No,
the-
that's correct.
He's the driving
That's
factor.
correct.
He's the driving factor for the Kings. He is. He just is. I know the last couple of weeks he's tapered off, but he's
No,
he's been that guy.
Because I'm changing my thing right now because I didn't. Every time I watch the Pelicans play, Zion's play. So that's my bad. That's my bad.
At the two guards, Luka, of course.
Of course.
And my favorite player other than Embiid, Steph Curry, should not have been in the starters because there's one guy who has been doing it all season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nah.
Oh.
Who's the other guy?
No, I had
John there.
I had him, but you have to humble these young guys. I'm serious.
No.
I'm old. Nah. I get ya.
Shai's.
I get ya.
You've flipped your whole shit.
I get ya.
Shai has not missed time, and Steph missed that whole chunk.
Let me look at Steph.
I like that. Because I
Let me
didn't want to
look at
put
Stephen
Steph
Curry.
in, but I had him.
He didn't miss like Zion.
I had him in my
Whatever it
head
is.
just out of juggernaut respect.
Nah, Shai for me because Shai didn't miss time and Steph missed time.
Man, now I think about Shai
Shai's
and
been
Luka.
crazy.
Yeah, no.
Shai's been
I know.
crazy, man.
I've been raving on about him.
Yeah.
You know what? Shai and Luka, when they both drive, they both get wherever they want in the paint.
How many games? Were you looking up Steph?
Yeah, I was looking up Steph. 35. So he's missed because the
And he's been playing a few now.
Yeah.
He's
So
been
he would have
playing-
been maybe 30, maybe
Yeah.
32.
For me, just that was the one. There's a lot of good players at the moment. It's not that Steph isn't my
Well,
fucking best favorite player.
Wow. That's interesting.
Okay, who was your starters?
Cheech. So I had Stephen Curry, Luka.
Yep.
I was happy with that. Now you've questioned my whole thing.
That's shit, bro.
And then I've got
That's a shit.
Yeah.
What are you trying to show us? That's a shit amount. That's less than Zion.
yeah. And then
Two games less
he's-
than
he-
Zion,
yeah.
please. He's probably scored more than him too.
Go on.
Then I had Ja Morant.
Yep.
Then I had Shea. And then I had Booker
Oh,
for the guards.
yeah.
Extra
Sorry, you gotta map these into your bench and shit.
I know.
Wait, so who are your three starting forwards? Just try and tell me
Three
that.
starting
So you had Luka, Curry.
LeBron.
We're going your starters. So LeBron,
Jokic.
Jokic, of course,
Yep, Jokic.
and then
I had Zion, but because of the games missed, it's Sabonis guaranteed.
Sabonis. And then so for your other two guards on the bench, did you have two more guards on the bench? Ja and
Shea.
Shea.
Yes.
Did you have any? Ah,
And then I had a reserve Booker.
and then you had reserve Booker. I thought that would have been a hot take, even though he's missed a ton of games.
Yeah, but he's too impactful.
yeah, that's exactly right. And a bit of legacy.
Legacy points here.
I'm not taking Booker out of the All-Star game.
Interesting.
I also had on my bench, so I had Steph, because I had Shea over Steph. I had Dame. What did you think of that? I know.
Yep. The West was too hard for
he
me.
missed
to
a bit of
slide.
time.
He missed a bit of time,
But he
the
didn't.
thing is, this week, the cutoff.
Dame is better than
He's
Booker right
popped
now.
off now, and I hate that motherfucking shit. Embiid better stop doing that because he loves playing up to these things. Oh, somebody hurt me, and then Damian Lillard doing the same bullshit, but this
Dame
time,
loves an All-Star fight.
yeah,
Loves it.
he's Embiid just copy and cat.
Dame over Booker?
Yeah.
I had Dame.
I'd put
in
Dame over Booker.
before I had Booker. Yeah.
No, I want to see games played.
It's not
And
that
then-
little. It's not that little. He didn't miss that many.
Dame.
Compared to like the other guys, like Booker.
Dame started this
Like
season.
I'm pretty
too-
sure even Steph.
I'm too critical on not the right players out here.
I just had to have Dame in. I had to, and I won't lie. I did alter them.
Yeah, see, that's why I had to do disclaimer. I knew people be changing.
I did alter them. I altered them like today.
My five would be LeBron, Jokic. I'm keeping Zion, and I'm putting Shea and Luka.
Yeah.
That's it. Zion is made for an All-Star game.
Yeah.
So's Ja, but in the West guards, there's too many for me to choose from. So
Yeah.
we stick with who's on top.
For my forwards on the bench, I had Lowry Markkinen, I had Zion, and I had
AD.
AD.
Yeah, no.
I had AD.
No. You put him where he belongs.
And because I had Steph Curry and Dame as my first two picks at guard, there's one name I haven't said yet. So I had Devin Booker in miscellaneous 1. Miscellaneous 2 was Ja Morant. It took that long for me to pick Ja.
There's so many guards, but there's too many guards.
There's a lot of guards.
Yeah,
It's hard.
Would you say, like, for me anyway, the West is stacked with better players, and then East is stacked with better teams, or nah?
The whole NBA is stacked.
So who's the?
I don't know. Like I was like, man, it's really like hard to fit in.
Yeah,
the
there's a bit of
West.
that.
Poor
And
Kawhi
then-
Leonard and
Like,
poor George
that's
didn't
right.
make our list. I
there
would have
was a-
put him in
There was a
if he plays his games.
There was a moment today because Kawhi's played the same amount of games as the other guys. Like
Get the fuck
AD.
out. Has he?
Yes, that's how many games AD's missed. Because Kawhi misses the same amount of games. Doesn't play every second
and
night.
Quite, it should be half a
No.
game. He
No.
plays like
But
5 minutes in
Kawhi's,
soccer.
Kawhi's not injured. He's just not playing.
God.
Anyway,
That's the
so
thing.
that's to your point, Cheech. I thought about finding a spot for Kawhi. That's how many good players there are. I didn't put him in.
Yeah, but you considered it?
What, bro? Like,
No, I didn't even think about it.
because as I said, and he's started to heat up. He's getting
He's a
30,
juggernaut.
30, 30, 30, and he's a juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
No, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I was considered it over Zion or AD. Yeah. No, because they've all missed 1,000 games each. Yeah, no. Anyway, so that I think you might be right. If the West was fully healthy, you could argue that but the West is so old and hurts
it's like
all the time.
hurt.
But if the West just magically click your fingers, everyone's at their full best ability.
Oh,
You could argue they're the better conference.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that they're made up of such injury-prone and old guys that the East is constantly roaring with youngish and stay on the floor guys.
It's like the West, they're not all playing at the same time.
No.
It's like 1 month, 5
Yeah.
of them will play. The next month, it's someone else's turn.
That's right. So that's our All-Star picks. That's our reactions to the picks. The reserves are officially announced on February 2nd. So that's coming up in a few days. What's the date today?
Literally.
That's in
Today's
2
like
days.
30th or
Today's-
30th.
Tomorrow's the first.
So it'll
Yeah.
be in 3
Thursday.
days from now. It'll be 2 days from when the podcast comes out.
Oh, Nafe spitting it out fresh.
Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, look out for that, and we'll see when my picks get picked, and then when Kevin Durant's injured for the All-Star game. So Joel,
Oh, yeah.
Joel will start.
What if Joel...
He will start. And did you hear also? What do you think of? They announced that they're going to pick
On the day.
the teams on the day.
Apparently they do that with ice hockey.
Wait, so how does it work? Wait, the starters are chosen.
Like it's gonna
So
be
like
this.
like
It's
every
gonna be
year,
like
every year,
this.
there's going to be a 15 East and 15 West.
But the
Oh, no,
coaches,
sorry,
can the coaches mix East and West players together?
No.
No, it's
You
the
mean
Giannis
LeBron and Giannis?
It's
LeBron
like-
and Giannis. So
yeah.
there's going to be 12 East and 12 West.
Yeah.
And right on the day, like they normally do, but it's just on the day.
School ground,
On the day, they're going to pick them
like
Okay.
school ground.
What's the point of the starters, but if they're re-picking their full team?
because when, like every
Starters
year,
will vote.
yeah. So
yeah.
first they do a starters,
To
Pick.
vote.
Draft.
Yeah, okay.
and these players will be starting.
Yep.
Like, so LeBron could pick Zion, and then he can pick Tatum, and then he can pick,
Oh, so he can
Kyrie.
pick players from the East.
yeah. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
every
yeah.
year.
I don't know, I keep forgetting.
So I wonder what they'll do for the last guy, because like I think in ice
It was James
hockey-
Harden they got left out last time.
Yeah, so I think in ice hockey, like it was like donation goes to James Harden Foundation.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
So
Who knows? Anyway, check it out. All-Star game. Cheech, we'll see you in a month.
yeah, seriously,
Just
It'll be
you're leaving me
ages.
with... There's no brains in here.
And-
Like a brown baby.
yeah, and like I won't be able to access any NBA, I reckon.
Yeah.
No.
So you'll come back just as smart as
Right.
him.
Yeah. And you see how close the conference is. It's like I was saying before the podcast.
We'll be top 6 by the
Wolves.
time you're back.
Relax.
Wolves. Well, they're 3 games behind 6.
Wolves are like
They've won the most
jumping
games
up
this year. Do you
Yeah.
know that?
Who?
Timberwolves. They've won the most games out of the whole NBA this year.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah, they've only lost, I think, 3 games
That's crazy.
this year. Yeah.
Because
What is he trying to say? Sorry.
2023. As in
2023.
Oh,
Yeah, Timberwolves.
okay, because it
They've
goes
won the most
over.
games. Sorry,
It
yeah,
goes
yeah,
over
yeah.
2 seasons.
2023 started, as in
Yeah,
just this year.
yeah.
The
Not
Wolves have won
the-
the
not
most
the-
games in the NBA.
Not the 2022,
which
2023
actually sounds
season.
crazy
They've only
because
got
the
3
Sixers
losses.
have been on a massive run. So
Not as
that's
much as Timberwolves.
okay.
And hey, we'll see what happens, Carl Anthony Towns, when he gets uninjured, because it's
I
working
I forgot
better.
he's still in
now.
there, I think.
It
Timberwolves
is.
working better
That's what
now.
it is. That's what it is. It's because
It's coaching. I'm telling you.
no, but it's because Towns is out. That's what it is. I'm telling you. It's because the Twin Towers aren't having to operate. The Twin Towers don't work in the modern NBA.
I'm telling you, coaching. Like, if
So you
Gobert
reckon-
comes out, like, the coaching should be able to stagger these guys or something.
You can't stagger 2 starters for the whole game, though. That's the problem. They start and they finish together, and they lose at the end.
Well, coach, get some balls. Like, somebody's got to go off in the...
Yeah, no, they're not going to do that. They're paying Rudy too much. They traded 50 picks for Rudy.
Rudy's not that kind
They're
of
gonna
guy, though.
what you're wanting. They're gonna end up trading one of them. I'd say Cat.
Wow.
And build around.
I was actually
and-
hoping that they would trade Cat.
They
Yeah,
will.
I just want to see some movement. I don't mind it.
Anyway, oh my God.
Oh, coronavirus!
Still sick from last week. Cheech, have a good time.
Yes, sir.
And Ryan and I will
See you next
Oh,
week.
good luck.
talk to you next week.
When he's sticking you and taking all your money.